Just once I wish this would start with a Little Nemo instead. When in San Francisco, visit the scenic Republic Pictures Presents Dick Tracy produced by Nat Levine building. I feel like a couple other credits should get priority over associate producer. Not director, though. Those guys can go to hell. Look, you can make a lot of money online if you're good at drawing the right cartoon strip. To go into the wild and photograph the noble lions. Lee Van Atta, named after the director of Toy Story 3, the type of vehicle Fillmore is, and the Princess of Ant Island, the pride of Emeryville. And Oscar Elmer as the Beaver. Chapter 5, Brother Against Brother, in which Dick Tracy joins a Civil War reenactment group. He thinks the real one is the decoy. I'm gonna say the Keira Knightley mix-up in Phantom Menace was also taken from this serial. One more gray and one more gray. Damn it, somebody invent Technicolor. An evil accomplice, shown here showing off an Atari joystick. Gwen, technically present. Junior's a mascot now? Does he use a t-shirt cannon during halftime? And does Mike really deserve to be called his guardian? Steve, out on every mission. Clive, I think he's had a few lines. Oh, yeah, Junior's trapped in the plane. Might have been worth mentioning in his card.
In that plane.
But is there a man on the wing of the plane? Shove up, jerkwad.
Drive the stick, Steve.
You don't drive the stick, you have bread sing-alongs at the stick.
Circle and get back into position again.
This would be an ideal time for the Rocketeer to show up. All right, I'm pulling this plane down with me. Oh, that plane doesn't look flaming. And the plane squished together and crushed Dick. They finished the job that those two ships couldn't do. There, I've destabilized the air pressure. Ugh, all the mannequins you had to step on to get to where you are today. Junior, I'm going to use you as a ventriloquist dummy.
I'm scared now that you're here.
Oh, there is a second shooter.
Don't miss.
The wing is smaller than I thought.
Fire. Good. That got him.
We'll just ignore the other plane that dropped a guy off into that one.
We'll have to jump for it, Junior.
I'm not afraid. Go ahead.
Come on, Tracy. What are you, chicken or something?
Here we go.
Well, we're back to escaping by escaping, but at least there's some skill involved. No, a stock crash from a completely different movie! They bump into Keanu and Swayze on the way down.
No chance to land there without cracking up.
It's simply too hilarious a landing spot.
Search the wreckage for the necklace.
Yeah, I missed the not sky jump too. Whee! And Junior suffocates in the parachute.
Are you all right, Junior?
Sure. Gosh, that was exciting, Mr. Tracy.
Yes, I'll say it was.
I'm selling you to Daddy Warbucks. It's 5 o'clock, Charlie.
That's Mr. Lockwood's plane. Sounds like he has engine trouble.
Oh, look who's Mr. Plane Expert all of a sudden. He's just chasing some dogs around the Spirit of Adventure.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't crack up.
He's got a Jerky Boys tape in the player. Well, his landing looks fine, so I guess he was pretty lucky then. Wait, how did Steve get in the back seat? And why?
Boy, oh boy, am I glad to see you. I thought you two were gone ashore that time.
You and me both. From the sound of your motor, you came near not making it yourself.
You're telling me, so I have to do plenty of work.
Junior, having learned 0 lessons, climbs into another plane.
I want to get to that wreckage and plant the imitation necklace before the spider's men get there.
Would have been easier to just have it in the plane in the first place, but...
This radio works.
Because it's almost time to listen to Fibber McGee and Molly. Oh, and Iris in. Now the show is starting.
Calling location 3. Calling location 3.
His nice house is location 3? Man, I gotta see 1 and 2. Is the secret passage really necessary when the whole house is your secret lair?
Your cat shows more intelligence than many humans, Moloch.
Sometimes I'm tempted to try another experiment.
But Utterson keeps fighting me on it.
Planting the brain of a cat into a human. It would be even more interesting than the operation I performed on Gordon Tracy.
And it would still be less creepy than whatever the hell Tom Hooper was going for.
He should make an even greater criminal. Well,
Gordon Tracy is calling from the wing, sir. Stand by, Flying Wing.
Here's the World War I Flying Wing chasing the Red Baron. The lame ones wearing Hank Azaria's Gargamel makeup?
Plane with the Mogren necklace crashed just off Kendall Road.
Kendall Road, where protesters drink Pepsi.
I'll await you here. You heard the location. Send a car there at once. The real necklace is in that plane. We have no use for this, Moloch.
Oh yeah, because Dick made them think it's phony, now they're gonna throw it away and it'll sit at the bottom of a landfill never to be found. You rarely see this many clowns getting into a car. Yeah, go 70 miles per hour out of the unnecessarily windy driveway. Good plan, guys. Oh, it's starting again.
Cheer up, Mike. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
You learned all the wrong lessons from Dreamfinder and Figment.
He's dead. Junior's dead. I saw him. I could see the robot plane had taken off. Little Junior was inside. He couldn't get out. His little face was pushed up against the glass, looking at me and calling to me, calling for me.
Cursing my worthless name with his dying breath.
Mike McGurk.
I can hear him just as plain.
Well, no wonder. Now you can hear him even more plainly.
Mike McGurk. Calling Mike McGurk. Hello? Hello, Mike. Mike, this is Junior.
I knew the little feller'd be all right.
You've never known anything in your life.
We're grounded somewhere near Kendall Road. Yes, the engine went dead.
Was Junior dubbed by Autumn Reeser doing Amelia Earhart?
Mike. Mike. Hey, Mr. Lockwood, the radio went dead.
Oh, great. Now Mike's gonna mope about that all day.
What's the matter? Junior!
As soon as he gets his plane fixed. Why, something must be wrong. Hurry, Mike. We've got to find them. Phone the field. Tell them to have my ship ready.
Perfect. My suit is covered in wood ticks. The best way to approach a burning plane is to flail run. Uncle Owen! Aunt Beru! Professional driver, close course. Do not attempt. Ooh, why don't they make the whole plane out of the black box? Ah, to hell with this thing. The Fast and the Furious Presidio Drift. Ugh, cars, my natural hunter. You guys know there are doors on your side too, right?
There she is. Come on.
Took them a second to notice the massive amounts of smoke, huh? It's been a hot day's night. George McFly. Oh, no, it's Dick. All right, men, get the marshmallows ready. Ah, he sees something, maybe? I can't tell. Yeah, let's keep shuffling around aimlessly. Oh, Bilbo, it'll save you a lot of anguish if you just turn in the Arkenstone. Putting the boot in freebooting.
Hey, look. This must be the case the necklace was in.
This must be the case, my favorite Talking Heads song. Oh, that wacky whoever that is.
Must have fell out and burned up in the fire.
Really puts into perspective how this heist was a massive waste of resources just to get our hands on a single necklace. I hate it when there isn't a grouper to assign seats in each vehicle. It's all going wrong, or it's all going according to plan. I really can't tell. Okay, now which tree looks the most fun to climb? Here comes the absent-minded professor. Faster than a slowing car.
Hey, you follow that car.
Oh, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot.
I forgot how different Porky Pig looked in the early days.
Where in time did you come from?
Now, where in time is Carmen Sandiego?
You got your nerve, isn't it, Elmer?
Oh, this is Oscar and Elmer. Yeah, that's pretty much what I pictured.
He's one of them hold-up guys.
I'm not a hold-up guy. I'm anxious to follow that car. Will you step on it?
Your car?
No.
Hee-haw on the road.
But if it ain't yours, how can you lose it?
I'm not interested in the car. It's the people in it. I want to see where they go, but I don't want them to see me.
I don't want the car to see me because I don't think that they'd understand.
Another feller.
I wouldn't be a dad blame bit surprised. You know, that's Paul always said you can't trust a woman or a mule.
There may be something in that, but will you keep that car in sight and step on it?
I'm charmed by your misogyny and possible bestiality, but I have other priorities now.
Boy, you asked for it, so get out and grab your hats, boys. I'm really gonna get a tears back.
Together, Oscar and Elmer nearly add up to one functioning Pat Buttram. All right, take the turn gently, and hey, your dust ruined the camera lens.
There's the old Beechwood Hotel up there.
Down the end of Lonely Street at Beechwood Hotel?
Gone if I can see why they turned in there. Hotel's been closed for 2 months.
Only 2 months? That's not enough time for a haunting.
It's one of them dad-blamed dollars.
Yep, that warranted the and credit in every single episode. Their hideout is Boo Radley's house? He's not great at how not to be seen. Tag, you're it, Tree. He's got to time his motions right to place the mechanical nightingale to distract the guard so he can ransack Al Hazard's room.
The plane had been burned to ashes. We didn't find a thing, only this case.
I'm gonna snap it shut on Julia Roberts' fingers.
And you didn't find the necklace?
It must have been burnt up in the fire.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just twisted my foot a little.
That's too bad.
I genuinely feel sorry for you. My tone is incapable of distinguishing between being sincere and threatening.
Remove his boot.
We're going to forcibly increase your WikiFeet score. Now that I've climbed through the window, it's time to put on Harlan Thrombey's bathrobe. My God, his foot is spawning jewelry.
Your foot won't hurt any longer.
Fortunately, our health plan covers the best podiatrist in town. Lanky hobo on the scene.
No, not that. No.
So even in private, they have to shine the spider mark before killing people? It's like the ceremonial execution ring from Help? From the music, I expected this room to be more exciting. So this is it? I think I like the imitation better. Moloch, don't you have anywhere else to be? Is there a brother in here for me to be against? I don't know who that was, but I hope he's capable of distinguishing between things. Da 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 da. Oh, now Gwen's in flight gear. Disney's Planes franchise doesn't have this many planes. Now to send an SOS to Nicky Gnome.
Steve Lockwood. Is it still dead?
It isn't just right yet, but I can hear someone.
Well, keep trying.
Work harder, small child.
I'm at the Spider's hangout.
Mr. Lockwood! Mr. Lockwood! Here's Dick Tracy!
What does he say?
That's not Dick, that's Mike. Stupid transition.
You know, the old Beechwood Hotel.
Beechwood Hotel. Where is that?
Well, that's only a few miles from here.
Perfect, let's crash into it.
Strap on your safety belt, Junior. We're taking off for Beechwood Hotel.
Unless your plane gets swatted down by the wipe.
Lot of G-men and too late, Dick Tracy.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jordan Spacey. Ooh, but the music's getting triumphant, so I guess this is a good thing. Ah, the pilot from Bicycle Safety is gonna inspect this plane.
That's over.
So none of the spider ring heard them land? Isn't that the wall the gangsters blowtorch through in the Superman cartoon Showdown? Boy, TSA stops you before you even leave for the airport now.
You won't need this.
Oh my god, you can see my future? What else won't I need? I'd love to pare down my inventory.
Why were you so anxious to get this imitation? Or were you trying to be very clever and fool us?
Don't oversell how clever one needs to be to fool you.
A lot of good it did you.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. Nitroglycerin, gentlemen.
Well, nitroglycerin to you too.
All right, stick 'em up.
Oh, no, I've got this, Mike. Please leave.
It's all right, Mike. They won't move. Drop that gun. I'll take that necklace now.
My wife has to go through this whole ordeal every time she tries to buy a Labubu. Wait, where were you standing relative to each other?
All right? I will. Oh.
Man, Tracy just loves breaking glass. Wait, where did the lame one go?
Castor oil.
So by not taking it, Mike saved the day. Never take your medicine, kids.
Get there. It's our only chance.
Are you all just allergic to using doors? Huh, hotel has a decent-looking sunroom. Wait, how do we end up in this completely different field? So they're allowed to shoot at Dick without shining a spider flashlight on him first?
Around this way, Manny.
He just really liked that window the first time, had to go back out the same way. Dick Tracy! Dick Tracy! Da 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 Dick Tracy! Step in time, step in time. Dick Tracy on the roof is no Dick Van Dyke on the roof. Also, roof of a small hotel seems like a de-escalation from the roof of a warehouse hangar. They kill him, but then they put on his jacket to become the new Dick Tracy and the Tracy Claws. 'Cause I love that dangerous water. Damn. Oh, Tracy, you're my home. Well, that was chapter 5 of Dick Tracy, Brother Against Brother. And by that, I guess it meant brother finally shares screen time with brother, but brother still doesn't recognize brother. I would like to thank my patrons, not only for their continued financial support, but for joining me on Patreon live streams to brainstorm jokes for this riff. These fine folks help point out joke opportunities I would have otherwise missed because someone shoved them inside their boot. If you would like to join the next Patreon live stream, even a $1 pledge gets you access. And at $2, you can see early and bonus videos. And at $3, you can hear the podcast I do with my wife. It's not brother against brother, it's spouse generally agreeing with spouse. Okay, there was one episode that my brother was on. Well, a 4-part episode that my brother was on, but we were barely against each other at all on that episode. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go jump into the backseat of a Comic Relief Cameo's truck. So until next time, this is Dave, signing off.